live, or I am now live. Anyway, and I'm here with a show you probably forgot existed, Eclectic Book Reviews. That's my where I review a book. Now, this used to be a recorded thing, but I'm going to be doing it live from now on because it's just easier for me to do it live, and I get to make mistakes and amuse you all. So we'll start off. So the book I'm reviewing today is Andy Peliquin's new release, Shields in Shadow. And here is, oops, yeah, there we go. There's the Amazon page with its lovely cover. And I've got the links to the Amazon page and the Goodreads page in the description if you want to check it out. So there we go. That's the book we'll be reviewing today. Now, this is a military fantasy. And I will say right off the bat that military sci-fi or military fantasy is not my biggest genre. I don't read a lot of it. But I had read his story in the Ragged Heroes anthology, which is another military fantasy. It's not the same characters in this book, but it's a similar story, and it deals with the same setting that's in the book. And I really, really enjoyed that short story. So I was really looking forward to this novel. And, well, here's my review of it. Now, first of all, I really liked the pacing in this book. It's a little different from his previous books, which are kind of really put the character in peril, action, all tense and stuff. I mean, that's great. And don't get me wrong, those books are great. But I like this one because, well, it starts off with a really big epic battle, lots of tension, drama, stuff. It kind of goes from there into a more slow build, which kind of layers on the characters and the story dynamic, and it really kind of just builds up the plot and the story, and it really works for this book. And then it goes from that slow build and it gives you the payoff with some really epic action, some great drama and tension, and it really, really, really does it well. And I really liked the way he did the pacing, the character development, because I mean, the main character, Erevan, is the focus of the book in this one, but the other characters do get a good bit of attention. They get some character development, you get a little sense of who they are and what's coming up, because this is the first in his Silent Champions book series. So you get a sense of what's going to be coming up in the next books involving these characters. And he really does a nice job at the character interaction too, and developing this military team. I mean, it's set in fantasy, sort of a medieval fantasy type setting, but you really get a sense of that they are military, because it's kind of, from what I got the feel, it's loosely based on Roman legion style type of military. And he really does an excellent job in just establishing the discipline, the characters, and everything. And I also like the addition of the fantasy elements, like the mythological Enfield, which is basically a fox with wings, and that's really cute and really well done. So I like that. And also his handling of the battle scenes, I enjoyed, because he does a really good job with reasonable accuracy for what a medieval type battle scene would be. I mean, there's a few fantasy touches, of course, because it's a fantasy novel, but I mean, they're not like, oh, that could never happen, terrible, horrible things. I mean, he keeps it realistic, keeps it grounded, and the strategy techniques and the accuracy of weapons and stuff is really well done. So I like that, because I've been watching some of the Shadowversity videos, so I'm getting a little more picky on the medieval accuracy in fantasy books. So he pulled it off, though. Thumbs up for that. Okay, and I also liked a couple of the little touches he used because there's a little bit of a nod to modern day special ops teams with the armor. And you have to read the book to know what I'm talking about. And also, there was a comparison of the different types of steel they use in the spears and swords that the company uses, which kind of reminded me a little bit of the legendary Damascus steel, the superiority of it. So I like that. That was good. So I'd have to say that overall, I really like the book. I mean, it's excellent. I mean, I started reading this last Saturday during our hurricane watch. So I got quite a bit of it done that day because I was kind of on and off the internet that day because of the power fluctuations. So I got up to chapter 15 on Saturday, and then I decided I was going to do like 3 or 5 chapters a day and get it finished by the end of the week. So yeah, that was good. I kept that pace on Sunday, and then on Monday I started in on this kind of where the building starts into the action. And I was, I'll do 3 chapters. And by the end of the day, I had 10 done. So 10 read. So yeah, it was sort of like, ooh, gotta read, gotta read, gotta read, gotta read. And I had like 5 chapters at the end of Monday left. And it's like, okay, do I keep going? But wait a minute, it's 12:30 a.m. I'm just gonna fall asleep. So I just left the 5 chapters till Tuesday. But yeah, once you hit chapter about chapter between chapter 15 and 20 somewhere, you just dive right into it and keep going. Because I mean, not that the first 15 chapters are bad or anything, but yeah, once that you don't want to put it down. So yeah, it was a great book and I highly recommend it. And yeah, just a little technical glitch there. Anyway, okay, so yeah, so you can buy Shields and Shadow on Amazon. And like I said, I've got the link in the description. And I would recommend anyone who likes a good action-packed fantasy novel or military fantasy novel to go buy it because it's epic. And I can't wait to read book 2. I already have it pre-ordered. So yeah, that's my review of Shields and Shadow. 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs. There we go. Way, 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 way up for that book. So go buy it. And that's this episode of Eclectic Book Reviews. And I have no idea when the next episode is coming. As you notice, this is a very patchy review show, but I'm going to try to get some more books read and reviewed. So hopefully they'll be coming soon. So see y'all later. Bye.